Hi everybody, thank you so very much for joining me again today. My name is Sharon and look who we have here. Who is this? He's hiding behind his mask. That's right, it's Max. Max the dog. So that's a clue as to what we're talking about this week. We are still talking about farm animals. And this week we are focusing on sheep and dogs. Dogs are indeed an important farm animal. They help that farmer herd the sheep and herd the cattle, helping to move them, big groups of them, from one pen to another pen. That's right. They're special dogs that are trained to do just that, and they're a great help to the farmers. So, do you remember what we've been talking about so far during our farm animal theme? We started talking about horses and cows, and then we talked about ducks and chickens, and then we talked about pigs and goats, and now we're finishing off the theme on farm animals again by talking about sheep and dogs. It's going to be an exciting conversation that we're going to have between our greeting circle and our afternoon circle, so stay tuned for that. Should we get ready though and start our greeting circle with the uniting song? I have a special song just about dogs and a special kind of dog, and his name is Rags. So let's pretend that Max here has another name called Rags. I've got a dog and his name is Rags. He loves to fetch and games of tag. His ears flip-flop and his tail wig-wags. And when he runs, he zigs and zags. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag, zigzag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag, zigzag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag, zigzag. Oh, I love Rags and he loves me. My dog Rags, he loves to play. He rolls around in the grass all day. I call him my whistle. He doesn't obey. He always runs the other way. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag, zigzag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag, zigzag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag, zigzag. Oh, I love Rags and he loves me. Dogs can make really great pets, can't they? You can cuddle with them usually. You can play games with them. You can talk to them. And sometimes they even like to sleep beside you. And sometimes they even snore. Right, Max? They do. So Max thought it would be fun for our calming strategy this week if we did some dog stretching breathing. Do you sometimes notice how when dogs get up from a nap, maybe they've been lying on the floor, they get up from their nap and they kind of keep their bottom up in the air first before they stretch out their back and go back on all fours. So we thought we would try it. So I want you to go on all fours. Go on all fours. And then as you take a deep breath in, raise up your back legs. And I'll try to do it. I'll try to do it here. Deep breath in. Raise up your back legs. And deep breath out. So deep breath in. Raise your back legs. And deep breath out. And that's dog breathing. That's kind of a fun calming strategy. We haven't used that one before. That was a good idea, Max. Would you like to show us? Pretend that you're a doggy, lying down on the ground and stretching up your back legs and then stretching up your front legs with a deep breath in and then a deep breath out. And then Rags is back. Here we go. Feels good. It helps to quiet our minds and calm down our bodies and help us feel energized and ready to learn. Right, Rags? You got it. So this is the part in our greeting circle where we talk about connecting. And like always, we definitely want to say hi to everybody who we haven't seen for a while, all of our friends, all of the family members of our friends that maybe we have a relationship with, all of our teachers, of course, all of our chefs that might be working at the center, everybody who is part of our center family. We miss you and we wish you well and we want to connect with you. So let's sing our song, okay, Rags? We wish you well, we wish you well, all through the day today, we wish you well. And like always, what we've been talking about is even when we do go back into the centers or our schools, we're going to make sure we stay a little bit distant from each other, and we're going to give air fives, air fist pumps, we're going to wave, we're going to give air hugs, and we're going to remember, air hugs only until we can bear hug. So air hugs until bear hugs. Right, Rags? Woof, woof. Right, air hugs until bear hugs. But we do have a fun little connecting strategy that you can teach your family members. Maybe mom or dad or an older brother or sister are there with you right now, and they can do it right along with you. It's just a fun little song, but it gets us moving, and if somebody is doing it with you, then you could clap your hands with them as you go. You can reach out and touch them as we go, according to the words of the song. So let's sing. Max, okay, are you ready? Clap your hands, stomp your feet, wiggle all around, reach up high into the sky. Now let's pull it down. Hold your head, hold your hips, give yourself a hug. Curl up, smile into a ball, and go to sleep on your rug. Much like a doggy would. Go to sleep right on the rug. In the wintertime, maybe it's in front of the fireplace, someplace warm and cozy, because doggies do like to have their naps. Should we sing that one more time? Ready? Clap your hands. Let me hear you. Clap your hands. Stomp your feet, wiggle all around, reach up high into the sky. Now let's pull it down. Hold your head, hold your head, hold your hips. Give yourself a hug, curl up, smile into a ball, and go to sleep on your rug. Or in this case, Rags is going to sleep on my lap. Good doggy, Rags, good doggy. So that's a fun kind of connecting strategy that you could do and share with somebody. Then it's a nice way to have some exercise while you're moving together with somebody. Okay, so guess what time it is now? Now is the part in our circle time where we talk about our commitments. So we've learned for the last few months that we have a safekeeper box, and in that safekeeper box we keep photos of people that are very special to us. And when you go back to your school or your child care center, there will be a photo of you inside a safekeeper box for your classroom. So let's just look at the important part, the important people in Max's family. So there's Fernando. And Fernando's committing this week to making thoughtful choices. That means he's going to think about some of his behaviors before he does them, to make sure that they're kind and that he's being considerate to the people that are around him. So maybe he's going to be quiet when he comes into a room if somebody's on the phone or if somebody's working. That's right. Or maybe he's going to be quiet if he comes into the room and he sees his baby sister is sleeping. Those are thoughtful choices. So speaking of baby sister, here's Lily, and she's still learning. She's learning lots. So we're going to wait for a little bit longer before she starts making a commitment. And then there's Fanny. And what Fanny's going to do is use her helping hands. And her helping hands means she is going to take a lot of care to wash her hands. Wash them multiple times throughout the day, when she comes in from outside, before and after she's eating, before and after she's painting, any kinds of experiences like that. She's going to work to make sure her hands stay clean, so people around her stay clean and safe. Her germs are washed off, and other people around her are safe. So that's a very important commitment. And then can you guess what Max's commitment again is this week? Here he is, that funny little character. I should just make sure. Max, same commitment this week like we talked about? Yeah, I figured so, yeah. Max's commitment is he wants to make sure that he helps people to smile and have fun and enjoy the time they spend with him. So that's his commitment, and I think that's a pretty remarkable commitment. And as you can see, Max always insists on wearing a mask or something different to showcase our theme. And again, this week he's wearing a dog mask, and we're talking about sheep and dogs. So good job, Max. So I put everybody safe back into the safekeeper box, and my commitment is going to be to do what I can to make sure my family members are safe and to make sure my family members feel loved. And that is my commitment. So we'll keep them safe in our safekeeper box, and I'll just put that back here. And we will get ready to say goodbye. So we know we've been talking about farm animals. So we thought we would sing a simple goodbye song where we pretend that we're on a farm and that there is a farmer. And it goes like this. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell, hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell. The farmer says goodbye, the farmer says goodbye, hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer says goodbye. The dogs say goodbye, the dogs say goodbye, hi-ho the dairy-o, the dogs say goodbye. The sheep say goodbye, the sheep say goodbye, hi-ho the dairy-o, the sheep say goodbye. The horses say goodbye, the horses say goodbye, hi-ho the dairy-o, the horses say goodbye. The cows say goodbye, the cows say goodbye, hi-ho the dairy-o, the cows say goodbye. Now listen to them all say goodbye, okay? We started with the farmer, goodbye. Then the dog, woof, woof. Then the sheep, ma, ma. Then the horses, neigh, neigh. Then the cows, moo, moo. And now us, we'll say goodbye. Bye for now, friends. See you next time.